What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in on YouTube for some Week 14 RFL action. We got a good one in store for you guys coming up tonight. We got the London Black Knights invading Brooklyn to take on the Brooklyn Bulls. The London Black Knights coming in on the season 7-5. Meanwhile, the Brooklyn Bulls coming in at 11-1. As we're coming to you live from the Big Apple Field in Brooklyn, New York, as you're taking a look at the teams coming out of the locker rooms, respectively. You got the Brooklyn Bulls with the navy with the gold pants. Meanwhile, the London Black Knights with the traditional away whites with the silver pants. And this is an interesting matchup in terms of the playoffs coming to you guys. As you take a look at the playoff picture, you got the Celtic Tigers, the Bulls, the Dreadnoughts, and the Red Dragons, respectively. Meanwhile, both wildcard teams are coming from the AFC North, the Huskies and the Cougars. But if you take a look, number 11, the London Black Knights at 7-5 still have a chance to get into the playoffs, but they're going to need some help, and they're going to have to win this game tonight if they have any chance to maybe getting into the playoffs and having that slim chance at 7-5 record. But we'll have to see what's in store as we will get this one set. You guys know what time it is. Go ahead and put who you think is going to win in chat. Is it going to be the London Black Knights pulling off the upset against a team in Brooklyn who hasn't looked good the last couple of weeks? They had to win a hard-fought game last week against the Oklahoma City Bisons. Meanwhile, the Black Knights lost last week 30-20 to the Austin Armadillos. So I'll give you guys just a little bit longer to put in who you guys think are going to win this matchup, and we will get this one kicked off here momentarily. I hope everybody is having a good night out there. We're going to end the slate of the Saturday games, and you know how we do it here, and we will get this one underway as the London Black Knights will kick the football away, and they will get the ball first to start the second half. And Brooklyn will start at the 29-yard line, and that is where we will see Lane Kearney coming out to start his first drive, as he's not having one of the best seasons. Remember, last year he was the AFC MVP, but he only has 3,022 passing yards, 19 touchdowns to 15 interceptions. But there is some positives with him completing 76% of his completions. So we'll have to see what he does tonight, as he will start under center in the I formation. David Jones in the backfield. It's going to be a little halfback draw, and he's going to go up the middle, and he will get stopped for a loss of 1, as Carol Stevens for the London Black Knights making his first tackle for a loss, and already setting up Brooklyn behind the chains. It's going to be a 2nd and 11. As you take a look, David Jones trying to go up the middle. Lunsford was also in there, but they're going to give credit to Stevens, who did a good job of disengaging off of the offensive tackle. 2nd and 11. Quick throw out here wide, and he is going to be hit and dropped for another loss, as Brooklyn has not started how they had hoped, as McNutt, the cornerback, coming up and making the play. Rashard McNutt from Lafayette coming up and making the stop 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. As you take a look at Griffin Kinshama trying to turn upfield, McNutt was having none of it. So good job for the London Black Knights here. Early first possession for Brooklyn. And it's going to be another play action halfback draw. Pressure coming off the edge, and he's going to be sacked. Patrick getting his first sack of the night. And what a play it was. Rashard Patrick, the outside linebacker from the University of Southern California, coming in there, disengaging off of the lineman and stopping Kearney and sacking him. And Brooklyn went nowhere on the drive. They went backwards, and they will have to punt the football after the first drive. Not looking good for Brooklyn here. So great start for the London Black Knights, and this is something that the last couple of weeks haven't looked so good for Brooklyn, as they have just not looked good at all. Not like the 11-1 team that they are. Going to be punted away, and good job from the kick return coverage getting down there in swarming as Josiah Beckwith on the tackle. As we take a look at Holden Wolf coming in, and boy, what a season he's having. 3,324 passing yards, 20 touchdowns to 5 interceptions, completing his passes at a 73% completion rate. So he's having just a stellar season, and he'll start in the shotgun formation here on the first play. Receiver coming in motion, fake, and it's going to be a handoff to Cloud going up the middle, and he will be at the 37-yard line before Collier coming up and making the tackles. We'll get the offensive linemen here. Bertowski, McChesney, Pennington, Borto, and Brown. The backs and the receivers, Nance, Drayton, Crowd, strongly, and Faison also in there as well. And Bendamasi, the other receiver for the Black Knights. And Cloud getting another carry, his second straight carry, and it'll go for positive yards before he's going to be hit and tackled by JT Collier. Here are the starters for the Brooklyn Bulls. Choice, Sowell, Garrett, and Herrera. Stringer, Brown, and Strickland make up the linebacking core. Secondary of Collier, Reynolds, Lyons, and Culver. Gonna have to make some plays. The defense for Brooklyn has been solid. That has been the only bright spot in the last couple weeks for Brooklyn. 3rd and 2 now, and there'll be another handoff, and getting enough for the first down. We'll have to see where they mark it. They're going to give him a yard, and they're going to be 4th and inches as Herrera coming up and making the tackle. And getting the carry was Jamar Drayton as they spelled Cloud after 2 straight carries. And Drayton was not able to pick up the yard necessary. You take a look, he tried to spin, but maybe that spin move forced him behind the line of scrimmage, or behind the first down marker, because he did have it for a moment. And so we will see the second straight punt in this one from Quinn Schuler as it goes into the end zone for a touchback. And Lane Kearney will start at his own 20-yard line. So both teams, after having the ball for the first time, it seemed like London had the better start, but they just couldn't convert the first down. Neither team could convert, so it was a 3-and-out for both teams. Defensive game here early in the first quarter. 1st down and 10, and Kearney will go under center. David Jones in the backfield, and Kearney will take the snap. He'll hand it off to Jones, who makes a nice juke, and he will get past the 25 to the 26. You take a look at last week's numbers for David Jones. 22 rushing attempts for 67 yards and 3 touchdowns. So it doesn't seem, even though he didn't hit the century mark yards-wise, he still got into the end zone 3 times and was a big key factor in Brooklyn pulling off the comeback win against OKC. Kearney dropping back here and going to fire it, but he's looking for Kabil Mabadov, but it goes out of bounds. Here are the starters for the Brooklyn Bulls. Golston, Higgins, Cotton, Dean, and Kay on the offensive line. Kashama, Evans, Jones, Marks, and Luzon are making up the backs and the receivers. 3rd down and 4. Can Brooklyn finally convert a 3rd down on their second drive? Kearney taking the snap. Pocket looks clean, throwing it over the middle, and it's going to be caught by the rookie Carlos Luzon. And it's enough for the first down as Luzon is 6 yards on 1 reception. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is the RFL on YouTube, and you are watching the London Black Knights taking on the Brooklyn Bulls here in Week 14. Action is, man, the season is flying by. We are, after this week, 3 weeks away from the end of the regular season. And it just seemed like it started yesterday as David Jones getting the carry, but he is going to be met in the hole. Coming up and making the tackle for the Black Knights, Rashawn Shade. Here are the starters for the defense. Lunsford, Whitaker, Stevens on the defensive line. Linebacking core, Patrick, Birch, Biggers, and Gomez. Then the secondary, McNutt, Lockhart, Beckham, and Lattimore. And so 2nd and 6, pickup of 4 from David Jones on the last carry as Kearney will go under center. Tight end coming in motion from right to left. Under 3 seconds on the play clock, but they get it off. And there goes Evans up the middle. He'll be hit by Birch, but not before. He picks up a couple of yards on the carry, and it's going to set up a 3rd and inches. Look like the momentum might have carried him past it, but 3rd and short. And Kearney will have to convert this, and he will. He'll fire a dot to Kashama, and just like that, the first drive resulting in field position in positive territory and going into the opposing team's territory, and Brooklyn will do it here first on their second possession. If you guys are just tuning in, like you're tuning in a little bit late, you missed 2 possessions, one by the Bulls and one by the Black Knights, both resulting in 3 and outs and having to punt it away. So Brooklyn on their second possession here with 7:54 left to go. Gonna be a play action to Jones. Kearney rolling out, taking a shot deep downfield, and he's got Luzon. Beautiful catch on the sidelines, and they are inside the goal line, or inside the red zone down to the 11. And that is something that, if you're the Black Knights, you don't want to see Kearney starting to get going. He's been struggling, so you want to keep that going. But beautiful route by Luzon, and not able to get over there in time is Lattimore, who got beat. And Luzon coming in with 32 receptions for 434 yards, 4 touchdowns. So the rookie is getting productive here in the later goings, as Kearney dropping back, firing it to the end zone, and it's going to be caught in the end zone for a touchdown. Cedric Martz, the tight end for the Brooklyn Bulls, getting into the end zone. And just like that, the Brooklyn Bulls take a early 6-0 lead here, as that will be the 5th touchdown on the season for Martz, as McNutt couldn't get over there in time. You see Birch over there in coverage as well. And Kearney firing a missile, as the breakdown, it was 5 passing plays and 5 rushing plays, so Brooklyn has been balanced. But that was an 8-play, 80-yard drive, taking up 3 minutes and 42 minutes. 3 minutes and 42 seconds, man, what am I talking about? 42 minutes would be a long time. And you take a look at the defense for the Brooklyn Bulls on the sidelines, and now it's up to Holden Wolf to see if he can take his offense down the field like Kearney did on his second drive and put up some points. And it's going to be fielded under the 5-yard line. It's going to be brought out to the 24. On the kick return was Jamar Drayton, the running back for the London Black Knights. We will see the second possession for Holden Wolf, as they went 3 straight runs on their first drive, which resulted in a 3 and out. 1st and 10 here is Holden Wolf taking the snap in shotgun formation, throwing it over the middle or to DJ Nance, but it's going to fall incomplete. Great coverage from the Brooklyn Bulls to knock it away. 2nd and 10 for Holden Wolf, who's under center. He's dropping back. 7-step drop with the pressure in his face. He throws it, but it's going to be inaccurate, as Holden Wolf starting out 0-2 in his passing attempts. 3rd and 10 for Holden Wolf. 7:14 left to go. Taking the snap, dropping back. He has a clean pocket, throwing it deep, and it's going to be batted away. He was looking for DJ Nance, and he had him step. He had a step on the DB back there, but it falls incomplete. Have to take a look to see who was in coverage, but DJ Nance was running free, but Lions coming over in the nick of time to bat it away. But if you're Holden Wolf, that's one where you want to just, instead of lobbing it, maybe throw a little bit of a missile down there and just put a strike on DJ Nance, who is having a really good season. And the punt will come from Quinn Schuler. And it's going to bounce, and it's going to be dead inside the 3-yard line. What a punt from Schuler. But Kamil Mamedov let that one go, and it could spell trouble for the Brooklyn Bulls offenses. They're going to have to start deep in their own territory. This would be the worst starting field position for Lane Kearney and company. Take a look at him coming out. And he will start under center with David Jones 3 yards deep in the end zone. And he will get the handoff, looking to go outside. He breaks off a tackle. He's still loose. He's got enough for the first down, and will get to the 15-yard line, just past that to the 16. As Kearney under center. Going to be handoff here to Evans, trying to go up the middle, but he is not going to go anywhere, as Birch, the middle linebacker, making a tackle there. Another tackle for loss, and that's a 3rd and 13 now for Lane Kearney and the Brooklyn Bulls offense. So they're going to try to set up the halfback screen. I don't know if this is going to work, and it's not. Stevens getting in there, same with Lunsford as well, tackling David Jones, and they will have to punt the football away. And just a beautiful defensive scheme there for the London Black Knights. Just excellent play calling knowing what Brooklyn might play and might call there. It looks like they have done their homework this week in practice. So 4th and 14, and we will see Connor Nayland yet again having to punt the football away for the second time, and the punt is away. So London will have beautiful field position if they get this right. Cloud getting loose, a little shifty, getting some ankles as well, but Roberts coming down and making the tackle on Cloud before anything can get going. So it's going to be 1st and 10, and Holden Wolf is set up in perfect prime real estate to put some points on the board for the Black Knights here with 4:20 left to go in the first quarter. Holden will start off in the shotgun formation. He's got Cloud to his right, looking to throw it out there. Oh, that was a bad read from Holden Wolf, and it's going to be a loss of 5 as Nance trying to get the receiver screen going, but Herrera kind of read that perfectly. He was forced outside on his when he was getting off the line and able to tackle DJ Nance for a loss of 5, but not a good first play for the Black Knights. We've seen this multiple times throughout the Relocation Football League this season where there's just not good running plays, and that is an EA problem. So hopefully they fix this for Madden 21. And trying to go outside is Cloud, the running back, and he will get positive yards, but it's still going to be a 3rd and 14 as Jack Brown, the middle linebacker for Brooklyn, making the tackle. Empty set shotgun formation for Holden Wolf going across the middle. He's got a wide open tight end. That's Strongly enough for the first down. And positive yards for London as they finally convert a first down, and Strongly goes for 22 yards. A little bit of a broken defense there, as there was just nobody for Brooklyn in the middle of the field, and Strongly, you cannot give him that sort of space as he has made defenses pay this season, coming in 68 receptions. That's the 69th reception, 834 yards, 6 touchdowns coming in for Strongly, the tight end for London. Throwing it out wide, and it's almost a beautiful play broken up there. Lions in coverage. Looking for DJ Nance again. It doesn't seem like Holden Wolf and Nance are on the same page this early in the game. We'll have to see if that changes as we move along. Holden Wolf throwing it, and there's DJ Nance with a reception that goes for positive yards and down to the 27-yard line. So 3rd and 4 is DJ Nance finally with 1 yard because of the negative yards that he's had. Holden Wolf throwing it on the run to Strongly, who's got, again, another first down play for Strongly, the tight end. And they are in the red zone, and London are driving on this possession. A good answer from the London Black Knights as the defense for Brooklyn has looked holy here on this drive. You take a look at Strongly. He's a big man, and he was came from Alabama, so they know how to do those tight ends. And throwing it to the end zone to the back of corner, and it falls incomplete. Holden Wolf was looking for Rashawn Fison, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Wolf under center with Cloud in the backfield. Handoff to Cloud, trying to go outside. He's going to be tackled by Lyons, who is staying active with those pass breakups. 3rd and 9 now. Can they convert for the 3rd straight time on this drive? Holden Wolf firing it. It will be enough for the first down. And what a strike it was to the backup running back, Jamar Drayton. And that's enough. Oh, they're going to mark him short. 4th and inches. I don't know about that play call. I don't know about that spot. He was past the line. He was past the marker. As I don't know, the forward progress. He was past the first down marker. And what a horrible call for the refs to make here in this stage of the game, as London trying to march down and put some points on the board. They will attempt a field goal, but we've come to the end of the first quarter. Very fast moving first quarter, and thanks to Cedric Martz, the tight end for Brooklyn, it's a 7-0 lead. And so on this 4th and inches play, London will attempt the field goal. The kick is up and through the uprights and good, as Garrett Ivey tacks on the field goal, and he is now 16 of 20 on the season. Coming in, he was 15 of 19 for 78%, so that percentage will go up here, as it's now a 7-3 ball game. So London, kind of a bad call from the refs. It was a first down, but instead they get called on the 4th and inches. And surprising, there has been a lot of fake field goals, and London didn't think it was the right time to do that. So we'll have to see what Lane Kearney and company do on this drive. As you take a look so far today, David Jones 4 rushing attempts for 22 yards. Not the start that he probably had envisioned here. First down and 10, though, at their own 28-yard line. Kearney dropping back, looking to just got to chuck this one underneath to Gronkowski as he gets up to the 30-yard line. Pickup of 2. And that's the first reception on the day for Evan Gronkowski, the tight end for the Brooklyn Bulls. Let's give credit to the Black Knights defense. Now nowhere to go. Kearney just has to check this one and just take what the defense gives him. Is chasing Gronkowski out of bounds. Number 28, Rashard McNutt, the corner for the Black Knights. So 2nd and 8 here. Kearney in the shotgun formation. Pocket is clean. He's going to throw it to the sidelines. Pass is caught by Kabil Mammadov for the first time, and he's going to pick up 20 yards on the reception. And the first reception goes for 20 yards and enough to move the sticks, as they are going to be up to midfield are the Brooklyn Bulls. Just a good throw from Lane Kearney. He's made a couple of nice sideline throws. The first one to Luzon on the touchdown drive, and now here to Mammadov. 1st and 10 for Kearney with David Jones to the left. Luzon coming in motion fake, and they're going to hand it off to Jones, who breaks out of a tackle. He's still on his feet, and he's going to get to the 45-yard line, so picking up a gain of 5, and it will be a 2nd and 5. Kearney under center in the bunch formation. Hand off to Jones, and he's going to get enough for the first down. Shaking out of a tackle, breaking out of it, and there is a penalty flag. We'll have to wait and see what they call. It's going to be a face mask on the Black Knights, says Cedric Beckham getting called for the penalty, getting his hands in the face mask of David Jones, and that is going to be 15 yards as David Jones was hit and carried Jason DePapi, the corner, and broke out of it and got enough for the first down before the face mask. So they are at the 21-yard line inside the red zone. Handout to Jones, trying to get outside, and he'll get to the 19 as he was hit in the backfield, as Patrick has been swarming around, and he's already got 3 tackles along with a sack. 2nd and 8 for Kearney as he motions the running back Evans out wide. And there's the penalty flag, and Kearney just taking way too much time. And you can't do that. They will throw the flag for delay of game here and knock the Bulls back 5 yards as you take a look at the head coach for the London Black Knights. It's Coach Jeff Melanishin there. Not happy with that penalty. I don't know what you're arguing about, man. It's the play clock hits 0. 2nd and 13. Draw play, but that is going to be read by the Black Knights. What a play from the defensive line. Whitaker, and also getting in there is Stevens, and they read that play. There were 3 Black Knight defenders in the backfield, but Whitaker and Stevens getting the best of David Jones on that carry, and they have been reading the run plays swimmingly on these to start the game. So 3rd and 17 for Brooklyn. Kearney in a little bit of pressure here. Pocket is clean, but he's going to have to do something. You got to throw the football, man, and he will. And it's going to be intercepted going back the other way. He was looking for Carlos Luzon, but McNutt coming up and making a beautiful play. Good recognition, and it's going to be intercepted. And instead of getting 3 points or getting the first down, Kearney throwing the interception, and that's the 16th interception on the season, and he has not been looking good. And Luzon, give him credit for coming back to the football, but a little bit of man coverage there. McNutt was stride for stride and stepping up in front of Luzon to take the football away. So Holden Wolf getting the football back thanks in large part to the defense for the Black Knights. And that's the first turnover from either team, and it's a costly one at that. 1st down and 10, hand off to Cloud, and he's going to be met in the backfield as Garrett coming in, the defensive tackle, and getting the stop on Cloud, knocking him back 1 yard. And it seems like both defensive lines have really made the right reads on the run plays and really did their homework, as neither running back can get going here. As you take a look at Garrett disengaging off the defensive lineman and coming through the hole and making the play. So 2nd and 11. Wolf now at the 5-yard line. He'll be under center. Quick throw, almost intercepted, and it falls incomplete again. Another trying to do another screen, as Nance was the intended receiver, but almost having a pick six was Culver, and they'll have to hand it off here to Cloud, and he'll be hit and dropped in the backfield for no gain. As Stringer in the backfield again, making a nice play. So it's going to be 4th and 11, as there are 3 Brooklyn Bull defenders in the backfield. If you take a look, Collier, was also back there as well, trying to make the tackle. And Trent Hobbs was back there as well. So just a beautiful design play from the defense for the Brooklyn Bulls, and they force a punt from the end zone, and the kick is away, as Mamadov will field it, try to get into Brooklyn Bulls territory. He's loose, and he will get to the 40-yard line. So Lane Kearney, it turns out the interception didn't really hurt them as much as what was anticipated with Holden Wolf. As you take a look, Lane Kearney 8 of 10 for 83 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. The interception coming on the just the last play, last series for the Brooklyn Bulls. As Kearney will start under center. Play action to David Jones. Pressure in his face, has to chuck it down to Jones, who's got enough for the first down, making a juke, getting some ankles, and getting enough for the first down. So Brooklyn inside the 29-yard line now. 1st down and 10. And Kearney taking the snap, handoff to Jones, and he's met in the backfield again. That is Birch, the middle linebacker. Another tackle for loss. That's his 2nd on the evening. 2nd and 11 coming up for Brooklyn. As Birch coming through the hole untouched. Nobody got out. Oh, Martz, the tight end, just whiffed on the block, and David Jones had nowhere to go. 2nd and 11 as Patrick with 4 tackles so far on the night. 2nd and 11, quick throw out as Kashama breaks out of it, and he's not going to go anywhere. He's lucky to get to the 30-yard line, and that would be no gain. So both teams trying these quick throws out to the receivers, but give credit to the defenses reading them well. 3rd and 11, pressure coming. Kearney's just going to have to throw this, but he's going to be sacked on the play. He's going to be a dead man in the backfield, as Coach Armstrong likes to say, and that's Birch, and that's the 2nd sack for the Black Knights, and the first one of the 2nd quarter. You take a look at Lane Kearney. I don't know what he's doing. He's just indecisive when trying to throw the football on these 3rd downs, the last 2 third downs. Beautiful man coverage from the Black Knights, and there was just nowhere to go. It was a good job by not forcing it like he did on the last 3rd down where he threw the interception, but you got to throw the football away, man. When you have every quarterback has to have the clock in his head. Normally you get 3 seconds. Anything longer than that is precious, as the kick is away and the field goal is through the uprights and good, as Sean Rollins will tack on 3 points. So Brooklyn at least getting some points on this drive, as Kearney threw the interception on the last one where they could have had 3 as well. And so a 7-point lead for Brooklyn. Still probably not what we expected, but the last couple weeks have not looked good for Brooklyn offensively, and here it's showing again as Kearney just hasn't looked comfortable in the pocket. So 1st down and 10 as the knee in the end zone, and it'll be brought out to the 25-yard line where we will see Holden Wolf on it this next possession.
Let's go now. 260 outlaw.
You take a look, Brooklyn, 115 total yards. London trying to get something going here. 1st down and 10. Holden Wolf with the blitz coming. He throws it. He finds Strongly, his safety blanket, across the middle. And Holden Wolf 6 of 12 for 62 yards. And Strongly already up to 50 yards receiving. 1st down signal, 3 receptions. And just like that, having to come up and make the tackle was Reynolds from the safety position. As running free in the middle of the field yet again was Strongly. Just how London is using Strongly is how every tight end coming into the RFL, all the rookie tight ends want to be used. And it's just been great to see as Cloud getting the carry here. He'll get positive yards before Hobbs coming up and making the tackle. as Cloud only held to 13 yards so far, but he picks up 4 there. It's going to be a 2nd and 6. Wolf handed off to Cloud yet again, trying to get outside. He stumbles. He's still up for somehow he was still up, and he picks up a gain of 2, setting up a 3rd and 4 now. Holden Wolf, shotgun formation. Oh, did he get the first down? No, it's going to be a false start on the London offensive line. That's going to be number 68 on the offensive line getting called, as that was Scott McChesney, the left guard. 3rd and 9 now, backed up 5 yards. Pressure coming. Oh, Jack Brown jumps over the running back, getting over there and makes the sack, and that'll be the first sack for the Brooklyn Bulls defense. And what a sack it was, as it came on a 3rd down and long. But you got to go back if you're the London Black Knights and just think about what would have happened if they didn't, if Scott McChesney, the left guard, didn't false start, which caused Holden Wolf to maybe hold the ball a little bit longer than anticipated. Jack Brown with the sack, so 4th and 15, and we will see the punting unit. And Quinn Schuler punting it again, as Mamedov's going to let it bounce at the 3, and this time it goes into the end zone. Remember, Schuler did pin the Brooklyn Bulls deep in their own territory at the 3-yard line, so trying to get another one, but this time it goes into the end zone. So 1st down and 10 for Lane Kearney and company. And he'll start in the shotgun formation with David Jones lined up to the left. Kearney taking the snap, dropping back, going to fire this one. It's going to be Martz on the reception. And it's been the tight end show here, as Martz getting enough for the first down, as Kearney up to 105 passing yards on the night. As both tight ends have made an impact here in this ball game. Martz getting the only touchdown from either team on the 2nd drive. You take a look at it, looked like the ball came in a little quicker than he anticipated, as Kearney getting the football out quickly. The 1st down and 10 for the Bulls. Kearney in the shotgun formation with David Jones to the right, throwing it underneath. Pass is going to be caught by Martz, getting enough for the first down before he's tackled by Patrick, who adds another tackle to his name on the night. 1st down and 10, back-to-back first downs, as Martz up to 34 yards now. Kearney throwing it out, but it's going to be batted away. He was looking for Martz again. 3rd time was not the charm, as Beckham, the free safety, read that one. It broke the play up. 2nd and 10. Kearney dropping back, firing across the middle. Pass is going to be caught by Mamedov. Enough for the first down and getting inside the London Black Knights territory. 1st down and 10. Kearney with trips to the top of the formation out of shotgun. Going to pump fake, going to fire it. Pass is going to be caught by Martz, who gets out of the McNutt coverage. And it's going to be enough for the first down, as the Brooklyn Bulls enter the red zone, and they're down to the 23-yard line now of London. It seems Kearney has been making some plays on the sidelines and going back over the tape and looking for Martz, the tight end. So 1st down and 10, as Martz has all the first down conversions on the well, except for Mamedov had 1. So Kearney dropping back, firing it. Pass is going to be caught by Booker, breaking out of the tackle for McNutt and having to be chased down from Birch, but not before he gets to the 8-yard line, as we've come to the 2-minute warning here in a very quick first half, with Brooklyn on top 10-3. As we come out of the 2-minute warning, 1st and goal for the Brooklyn Bulls. Kearney, empty set. He's going to be hit and pressured and sacked for the 3rd time. Patrick, 2 sacks in the ball game, and that's the 10th tackle for a loss. And what a season Patrick is having, as he came in with 12.5 sacks, and he already has 2 on the night. As he pushes his way closer. That is 14.5 sacks on the season for Patrick. Moving the Bulls back. That is at the 17-yard line on the 2nd down attempt. And it's going to be another interception from Kearney. And this time getting the pause around it is Rashawn Shade, the outside linebacker for London, getting the interception here. And Kearney, again, making the wrong decision at the wrong times, and another turnover. And this one taking points off the board for the 2nd time on the interceptions, as I don't know who he was looking for, And Shade, give credit, beautiful job to hold on to the football. It looks like he was looking for Luzon, but Luzon was not looking for the football. And another interception. And we'll see Holden Wolf and what he could do with the second turnover of the game for the Black Knights. The first the first turnover, he went 3 and out. Looking to do better here, having to throw this one, and it's going to be a lob, and lucky Hobbs didn't get his hands on it. He did deflect it, but Holden Wolf getting a little greedy there. 2nd and 10. Holden Wolf dropping back. Pressure coming, but he's got to chuck this one underneath the Cloud, who is going to be hit and tackled at the 16-yard line, as Brooklyn will take a timeout here, trying to get something going in. London will get the ball to start the second half. They kicked it away first in the first quarter. So 3rd and 8 for the Black Knights. Can they convert the first down on this 3rd down? Pressure coming on off the edge, and he's going to be hit and dropped for a sack. The second one for the Brooklyn Bulls, and that's JT Collier coming in off the left side, as Holden Wolf had no chance to throw that one away. So 4th and 14, and they will have to punt this one back to the Brooklyn Bulls. The kick is away from Schuler, with 2 guys chasing on the Black Knights. Mamedov shakes out of him. He got ankles. Another ankles, getting close to the midfield. He'll be tackled at the 49-yard line, as Kabil Mamedov getting some ankles here in the game. And Kearney has been sacked 3 times, has thrown 2 interceptions, so it's been a house of horrors here the last 2 weeks, and here into the 3rd week that he has not looked good. And it's going to start to make Brooklyn start to wonder if they're going to have to make a quarterback change. 1st and 10. Kearney dropping back. Going to fire this one. Pass is going to be caught by Mamedov, who's going to get to the 31-yard line before he's going to be wrestled down by the DB, Malik Maxwell, on the tackle. As London is allowing 159 passing yards thus far. I mean, give Kearney credit coming back and at least throwing the football consistently, but it's been those interceptions in the red zone that has been costly for the Brooklyn Bulls. That has taken points off the board. So 1st down and 10. We're under a minute left to go. 47 seconds left to go in the first half. Kearney looking deep. He's going to fire it, and it's going to be caught by Martz inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. So Kearney up to 203 passing yards. One touchdown to 2 interceptions, and it's 1st down and 10. And Brooklyn needs to hurry it up, as we're under 30 seconds here, as it was a beautiful run from Martz down the field. It looks like a seam route. And Maxwell having to make the tackle again, is under 30 seconds left to go. 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Kearney dropping back. Pockets clean, but he's got to check it down to David Jones, and he is going to be hit. Lucky to get back up after that, as Cedric Beckham from his free safety spot coming in and laying the boom on David Jones. 2nd and 10 with 16 seconds left to go. High snap, but there goes Evans, and he takes a shot from Patrick, but holds on to it with 12 seconds left. And Brooklyn will call their final timeout, so you know that the field goal attempt is going to come. No, they're going to stay out there and not attempt the field goal yet. 3rd and 7, risky play. Kearney dropping back. Pocket starting to collapse, throws it to the end zone. It's going to be caught by Martz in the back of the end zone with 2 DBs in the area, as Lockhart for the strong safety for the Black Knights was there in coverage, along with Beckham as well. So both safeties back there, but Kearney finds Martz in the end zone for his 2nd touchdown, and that is number 6 on the season. And that's the 2nd touchdown of the game. So Cedric Martz getting the 2 house calls here for the Brooklyn Bulls, and with 8 seconds left, Kearney 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and Brooklyn on top 17-3, as this was a 5-play, 50-yard drive. As Coach Melanishin there on the sidelines hugging it out, and Kearney getting a little bit of dab on the sidelines as well. But Kearney probably hearing the boost from the fans in Brooklyn, and comes back with his 2nd touchdown. As again, he's been looking shaky. So 1st and 10 for Holden Wolf. Can he probably won't, but looking to get something positive here going into the half, and a handoff to Cloud. And he'll get positive yards. It's going to be a pickup of 3. And so we've come to halftime with the score. The Brooklyn Bulls 17. London Black Knights only with 3 points. And we will get the second half going. 17-3 is the score as the kick is away. And it's going to be from the Brooklyn Bulls. It's going to be fielded by the Black Knights deep. And they will just have to take the knee, as Jamar Drayton having to knee it down. So the ball will come out to the 25-yard line, and there we will see Holden Wolf for the first drive of the second half. Take a look and see what kind of adjustments the Black Knights are going to make in the second half. They have just not looked good. They are still under 100 total yards of offense. 1st and 10, Holden Wolf. Empty shotgun formation, firing it out here. Pass is going to be caught by Cloud. So the first play of the second half goes for the first down, and it's up to the 38-yard line. Great route run by Cloud there. 1st down and 10. Handoff to Cloud, trying to break it outside. He will, but he makes a juke that he didn't have to, and it's going to be only a gain of 2, so it's going to be a 2nd and 8. As it looked like he had more yards than if he would have just not made that juke. So Holden Wolf here rolling around, throwing it, and it's going to be batted away from Lions again and falling incomplete. 3rd and 8 for Holden Wolf, and the Black Knights offense takes the shotgun snap. Pressure coming, and he's going to be sacked for the 3rd time. And getting in there is Collier with his 2nd sack of the night. And again, it seems like both quarterbacks are just not taking the chances and taking the sacks, as both quarterbacks have been sacked 3 times. But Holden Wolf still perfect with no turnovers. And Kearney with 2. So defense making plays when needed. But the Black Knights defense needs to come out. Maybe they're getting a little bit tired as they've been out way more than the Brooklyn Bulls. 4th and 15. I mean, they've been out. Black Knights defense has been out for longer plays than the Bulls defense. And a kick goes away to Mamadov. Another ankle, and he'll get up to the 16-yard line. So it would have been around the 13, 14, but able to get 2 yards. And any yards is positive yards on the kick return. As you take a look at the passing numbers for Kearney, 17-22 for 212 yards. 2s are wild on his stat sheet. 212 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 17-3 is the score as Luzon coming in motion. Another fake to him, and they'll hand it off to David Jones, who's going to be tackled on the play by Calvin Lunsford. And holding David Jones to only a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 as the running backs have not looked good. Another throw, this time to Luzon, and he's going to go backwards. Actually, no gain. So the first throw from Kearney in the second half, as McNutt has been playing these receiver quick throws really aggressively. And one of these times, I wouldn't be surprised if he takes one back and picks it off and reads it beautifully and takes it back to the end zone. 3rd and 9 now for Lane Kearney. Can he convert this 3rd down attempt? So they're dropping back, firing it. Pass will be caught, but not enough for the first down as he fired it out to Kashama. As Kashama has 2 receptions for 24 yards. And he's going to be 1 yard short of the first down. So the punting unit will have to come on for the Brooklyn Bulls. Just a great tackle in the open field as Birch coming in and making the tackle. And man, what a season. He is having 129 tackles coming in, 10 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, 1 interception. He has he's now up to 4 sacks and has added some tackles on the night. So the punt is away, and it just rolls into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Nayland there, Connor Nayland, was playing with some fire there as it looked like it was going to just die before the goal line. But just Brooklyn getting the bounce that they needed, a little bit of the direction on the kick, rolled the ball into the end zone. So 1st down and 10. So Holden Wolf, after not looking good on the first drive of the second half, looking to get something positive going here, and they'll hand it off to Cloud. Ooh, oh man, he made me look speechless there as he got some ankles and enough for the first down. That is the best run from Cloud that we've seen all game, as Langford Cloud getting some ankles. Collier there, even Jack Brown trying to get a hand on him but can't. Langford Cloud looking shifty. Yeah, there's Jack Brown there whiffing at air because can't stay on his feet. And then Reynolds coming in and having to make the tackle or else Cloud would have been gone. So the best run for Langford Cloud. Can he get this going? 1st and 10. Play action. Rolling now. Pressure in his face and down he goes. Holden Wolf sacked by Gabe Stringer as he shoots arrows into the sky in celebration and dropping them back 11 yards. Holden Wolf taking the sack. Oh, we got another drunk cameraman. I tell you, man, I don't know what Smitty is paying these cameramen, but he's going to have to up their salary a little bit as we keep getting these drunk cameramen. And there you see Gabe Stringer coming in off the edge as the play action with the rollout with Holden Wolf just allowed the outside linebacker of Gabe Stringer to come in untouched. So 2nd and 21 now for the Black Knights. Quick throw out, and again, that's not going to go anywhere as Ben Namasi getting his first reception, and he's been held in check as Culver coming down and making the tackle. And again, these offenses for both teams are trying these quick receiver throws, but it's just not working. And Madden definitely needs to, EA definitely needs to look at these and maybe get the blocking right on them. Take a look at Birch on the sidelines, not happy with the play calling. 3rd and 22 for the Black Knights. Holden Wolf looking to get something going. Look for Mike Strongly here. As Holden Wolf dropping back, 3-man rush, pressure in his face, and down he goes as the defense for the Brooklyn Bulls finally getting in there. As Garrett with another sack. And that's the first one of the day for Garrett, and he gets Holden Wolf down to the ground. It was only a 3-man rush, so you got to wonder what the offensive line for the Black Knights is doing, because you will have on a 3-man rush more offensive linemen that can step up and help out on block situations, and the punt will have to come again from Schuler as Mamadov will field it at the 30, trying to get something going. He'll get to the 41-yard line, so Lane Kearney in some good field position to put some more points up on the board. But Patrick and Birch for the Black Knights are going to look to put a kibosh to that. So 1st and 10 for Lane Kearney at his own 41-yard line. He takes the shotgun snap. He's going to fire it underneath. Pass will be caught by Luzon, and he'll get to midfield and will be 1 yard short of the first down marker. As the offensive breakdown, 25 passes for the Bulls for 15 rushes. And a handoff here to David Jones trying to get outside, but he won't because Patrick is going to beat the block and get Jones tackled behind the line of scrimmage as David Jones under 40 yards rushing. He's only up to 31, so give credit to the Black Knights defense, maybe giving a little bit of a scouting report to other teams on how to stop David Jones in the backfield. As Patrick has just been all over the field and coming in. He's been doing my review work for this game. He has been just one of the bright spots for the Black Knights. And throwing it out, and pass will be caught. And moving the chains is Kashama getting past the press coverage. And Maxwell having to make the touchdown saving tackle as Kashama now up to 42 yards receiving on 3 receptions. Lattimore having to make the tackle. As he backed up, maybe probably looked like a little bit of cover 3, cover 4 action. But nonetheless, Kearney picking his way downfield. He is now in Black Knights territory. Quick throw out, but the screen was not set up. And Kashama lucky to get something out of nothing. So 2nd and 8. They keep trying. Both teams are trying to make these screen passes work, but it's just not. Pitch out to David Jones, and he will be hit and stopped for no gain. And again, Rashard Shade has an interception, and there tackles David Jones for no gain. 3rd and 8. Can Kearney convert this 3rd down? Firing it out. Pass will be caught by Martz, enough to move the chains as Patrick making another tackle, but not before Cedric Marks makes enough for the first down, and he's up to 95 receiving yards. He also has 2 touchdowns and 6 receptions. I don't even know if he had to really leave his feet there, because you just never know what's going to happen when you come down. Those are the plays where you could get injured when you jump up for the football where you don't have to. So Kearney first down and 10 at the 20-yard line inside the red zone. David Jones in the backfield trying to get him going, and Groskowski in motion from right to left. 2 seconds, need to get this off. They will. David Jones through the hole, get past the 20 to the 16-yard line. So pick up a 4 for David Jones, positive yards for him, and that will be slim pickings. 2nd and 6 now. Handoff to David Jones. Beautiful blocking. He'll get close to the 10. He'll be down at the 12-yard line for Beckham having to make the tackle. That's his 3rd on the night. 3rd and 2. Can they convert another 3rd down? Kearney, quick throw, but this is going to go backwards as Luzon trying to get something going, but he will not. And another screen pass, and it doesn't work. And Brooklyn will have to just eat it and have to come out with the field goal. Beautiful play from Beckham, reading the play, and they seem to be having a lot of man coverage for the Black Knights. So 4th and 6, and we will see Sean Rollins attempt the field goal, and it's through the uprights and good. So Brooklyn on top, 20-3. Defenses look good. Offense still looking a little shaky. But I guess you can take a little bit of the shakiness with the 2 interceptions and hold Kearney with the 2 touchdowns as well. But still not looking good on offense are the Bulls. So the offense for the Black Knights is another thing. They only have 3 points so far through 2 quarters, coming to the end of the 3rd quarter here with under 3 minutes left to go, and they just have a field goal to show for it. So Holden Wolf needs to get something going. He's a playmaker. He needs to start throwing it in there. He will. He'll show it by throwing the football to Faison and getting enough for the first down is facing. So 1st down and 10 for Holden Wolf and the Black Knights offense. Dropping back from under center, firing it underneath. Pass is caught by Nance, who makes a nice move and getting enough for the first down. Past midfield into Bulls territory for the first time in the 2nd half. Under 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Holden Wolf marching the Black Knights downfield. A touchdown here could turn momentum for them. Blitz coming, but throwing that out wide to Bamodesi and getting enough for the reception up to the 43-yard line. Pick up a 5. Bamodesi with 2 receptions. And there goes Cloud trying to break out of a tackle. He will, and he'll get enough for the first down as he broke out of the tackle from Matt Sewell. Getting up for the first down before Garrett chasing him down from behind. 1st down and 10 for Holden Wolf. Handoff to Cloud, and he'll be hit by Martinez in the backfield, and that will be a loss of 1. As Mark Strickland with 2 tackles, and that's the first one for loss, and it sets the Black Knights back 1 yard. It'll be a 2nd and 11 when they come up for their 2nd down play. There's Birch on the sidelines. I don't know. I get it that he's a little bit frustrated, but at the same time, this drive is looking solid, and we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Everybody put your 4s up in chat, as I'm sure this game is not over by any means, as the Black Knights are moving down the field. 2nd and 11 here with the start of the 4th quarter. Holden Wolf under center, dropping back, looking to throw, pressure in his face, just has to chuck it down to Cloud out of the backfield, but he's going to fall incomplete as Cloud was led out of bounds and didn't even attempt to catch the football. So 3rd and 11, 4-man front for the Bulls, as Holden Wolf dropping back, pressure in his face, has to throw it, he will underneath, and it's caught in enough for the first down. His face in before he's tackled, but he'll get to the 20-yard line as he broke out of a tackle, as that was Collier trying to make the tackle, but Faison just a little shifty. Take a look. Yeah, Collier wasn't in the right spot to make the tackle, and instead tried the arm tackle, and that's something to get with these receivers in the RFL. They will break out of the arm tackles. You got to come up and hit them hard if you want to tackle them. So first down and 10 for Holden Wolf inside the red zone for the first time in the second half. Handoff to Cloud, trying to get something going. He has got beautiful blocking up front and gets close to the 10. He'll be marked down at the 11. Up to 46 yards rushing, looking to get going in the fourth quarter. Holden Wolf under center on the second down and 1 play. Play action to Cloud. He's going to throw it underneath. Pass will be caught by the tight end. As that was Cooper Cody on the reception and getting enough for the first down. First down and goal for Holden Wolf now. Going to be designed draw play as Cloud will get to the 5, and that's where he'll be tackled by Collier. Coming down and making a touchdown-saving tackle. Second and goal for Holden Wolf and the Black Knights offense. Taking the shotgun snap, firing it strongly. Will get into the end zone for a touchdown. No, they're going to mark him short. He was sure in the end zone. Third down and goal. We'll have to see if that comes back to bite the Black Knights. Blitz coming. Throws it to the end zone, and he was out of bounds. Looking for Nance and just couldn't get the second foot in. And it falls incomplete as the blitz was coming, so probably Holden Wolf had to throw it before he wanted to. But if you're DJ Nance, you got to know where you are on the field, and you can't give your quarterback that opportunity where you can't even get your 2 feet in. And so another field goal on another poor call from the refs as Ivy knocks the field goal attempt through the uprights and good. So it'll be a 20-6 ball game, but still the 2 calls that have come back to bite the Black Knights, and these refs are not on their best game here today. So 20-6 with 11:38 left to go, as Lane Kearney will come out for this next drive, the first one of the fourth quarter. As you take a look, as passing stats, 22 of 27, 260 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Hasn't been his best game. He took points off the board as well, so Kearney's still looking shaky. As Coach Melanician trying to get something going with David Jones on the call for the run play up to the 26-yard line, pick up a 3, so it's going to be a 2nd and 7. Kearney under center. Another handoff to David Jones, trying to go outside. Somehow he breaks out of it, and he'll get to the 33-yard line. It's going to set up a 3rd and inches, as Kearney on this 3rd down will go under center. Rashard Evans in the backfield, play action. Kearney firing it. Pass will be caught on the sidelines, and the rookie Luzon making another catch on the sidelines. 5 receptions for 59 yards. He's been kind of a safety blanket for Kearney when he's looking on the sidelines. Kearney is looking for the rookie, and rookie's been looking pretty good. Carlos Luzon with another reception in front of McNutt. So first down and 10 for Lane Kearney and company. Coming up with under 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Kearney shotgun trips formation. It will throw it, but it falls incomplete. Lucky it wasn't intercepted for the 3rd time. And it falls harmlessly to the turf. 2nd and 10 for Kearney. He'll go under center with David Jones in the backfield. Going to be a play action. Pressure in his face. There's a flag. Probably going to be holding on the offensive line. It'll be interesting to see what the Black Knights want to do, if they're going to accept or decline. And it looks like they will accept the penalty, no, they will decline it. So it's going to be a 3rd and 18 for Lane Kearney. Dropping back. He's going to have to throw this. He will underneath, but Kashama is not going to get anywhere close to the first down. He'll get up to the 42-yard line, though, before he's going to be gang tackled from the Black Knights defense. Yeah, Shade was over there. They're going to give him credit for the tackle, as well as Maxwell. Look at Maxwell just jumping on to helping out his teammate Shade with the tackle of tackling Kashama. And so 4th down, and we will see Connor Nayland punt this football away. So Brooklyn, with 8:42 left to go, will punt the football away to London, who might have taken some momentum, and the punt will hit at the 5 and bounce into the end zone. So the Black Knights might have some momentum on their side now with 8:35 left to go. This game is not over by any means of the imagination. We've seen some weird comebacks in the RFL, and if you're Brooklyn, you needed to put the team away.
On the ready.
And even though you're still up 20-6, you don't want to keep giving Holden Wolf the opportunities as he starts under center. Will throw it. Pass will be caught by Strongly. I don't know if it was intended for him or the receiver out wide, but luckily Strongly caught it because there was coverage out wide and it would have been a pass breakup. So 2nd and 6 for Holden Wolf now. Pick up a 4 from Strongly. Holden Wolf will throw it. Pass will be caught. What a beautiful catch as Lockley was in coverage. And it's going to be 3rd and inches as Faison with another reception. 3rd and inches now. Holden Wolf under center. Dropping back. Pocket is clean. Firing it deep. Pass is going to be caught by DJ Nance on the sidelines in front of Collier, who was in coverage. And it's going to be a 1st down and 10 as DJ Nance up to 750 receiving yards on the year. On the season, excuse me. So congratulations to the receiver for the Brooklyn Knights. A beautiful vertical as well, getting up for that football in front of Collier. And able to get his feet down in time and moving the chains as Holden Wolf again looking good and looking solid on this drive. He'll come out empty set. Shotgun formation. 3 down linemen for the Bulls on defense. Holden Wolf taking the snap. Pocket is clean. Firing it under center. Pass is going to be caught by Badamasi. And he'll be tackled by the face mask. And so London with another 1st down and gifted more field position as Jack Brown getting his hands caught in the face mask. And it'll be 1st down at the 15-yard line now are the London Black Knights. So they are set up in the red zone. And Holden Wolf is in the zone on this 1st down and 10 play with Cloud in the backfield. Going to be a quick throw, and it's going to be caught by DJ Nance and getting positive yards down to the 14. Pickup of 2. 2nd and 8 for Holden Wolf under center. Cloud in the backfield. As Wolf will play action to Cloud. He's got time. He'll fire it underneath. Pass is going to be caught by Faison. He's going to get to the 8-yard line, setting up a 3rd and 2. The Black Knights need to start converting 3rd downs in the red zone if they want a chance to come back. Holden Wolf, shotgun formation, takes the snap. Will fire it. Pass is going to be caught. Enough for the 1st down. But Ayush Patel will not get into the end zone. And so with the first reception for Patel, goes for 5 yards, picking up the 1st down as we're under 5 minutes left to go. And if you're the Black Knights, you got to start thinking, are you taking too much time off the game clock here as it begins to tick down? As Lions coming down and making a beautiful tackle on Patel to save what could have been a touchdown. So 1st down and goal for Holden Wolf. Out of the bunch formation, handoff to Cloud, trying to get outside, but coming in and making a beautiful tackle is Choice. So Nagui Choice, the left end, making the tackle, holding Langford Cloud to a loss of 1 on the play. You take a look, number 68, McChesney just couldn't get over there in time to get the block on Choice. As Holden Wolf now will move under center, motioning some guys around. Under 4 minutes left to go. He's under center. Gonna be play action to Cloud. Pressure coming, throws it right before he gets sacked. And the pressure forces Wolf to throw it away into the stands. So 3rd and goal for the Black Knights. Wolf under center on this 3rd down. Quick throw out. It's going to be caught, and it's going to fall. Yeah, it's going to fall incomplete. He was looking for Drayton, the receiver, but it falls incomplete. And it's going to be interesting to see what London decides to do here. Down 2 possessions. Are you going to go for it, or are you going to take the field goal? If I were them, I would go for it here. You're in the red zone again, and you don't want to settle for another field goal. As you take a look as Culver knocking the football away from Drayton. 4th and goal, so they will go for it. Holden Wolf in the shotgun formation, taking a snap, dropping back, will fire to the end zone. Pass is going to be caught wide open for the touchdown. Cooper Cody, the tight end, with his first reception, first touchdown reception of the game, and the first one for the Black Knights, and that's huge. 4th and goal, and you throw it into the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown. As you take a look at him celebrating like LeBron James in the end zone with the powder. And a huge, huge drive for the Black Knights. And they are still in this one. And they will kick the extra point here. And it's through the uprights and good, making it a 20-13 ball game. As now the Black Knights are down by 7. We'll take a look at Coach Melanish talking with Jack Brown, who was called for that face mask that gave the Black Knights the drive to go into the red zone. And they will kick it away here with 3:44 left to go. Still plenty of time, and Brooklyn, again on offense, has not looked good. And they could get a stop, the Black Knights here, and get the ball back as Evans brings the ball up to the 31-yard line. And as you take a look, Kearney in the second half, 7 of 8, 65 yards in the second half. And just like that, London, 212 total yards. And coming into the second half, they had less than 100. So what a turnaround in the second half, as David Jones gets the carry here on the first down and goes for a pickup of 2 before Whitaker coming down and making the tackle. 2nd and 8, Kearney dropping back. Pressure in his face, and he's going to be hit and dropped for a sack, as he will be sacked for the 4th time. Lunsford getting in there with the sack. As Lunsford now up to 7.5 sacks on the season. That's his first one of the game. And Kearney moving up in the pocket. I don't know what he was trying to do, but he rolled right into the arms of Lunsford. That's the easiest sack that Lunsford will probably have this season. 3rd and 12. Can they convert the 3rd down? The Bulls shotgun formation and throwing it out. Pass is going to be caught by Luzon. It's going to be close, but I think he's going to be inches short of the first down. And he will. He'll be a yard short. And a beautiful tackle for McNutt out there wide. Getting the tackle is going to be 4th and 1 for the Brooklyn Bulls. Kearney with a nice throw, but Luzon just short of the first down marker. So Brooklyn will have to punt the football away as we come to the 2-minute warning. Oh man, this is going to be a heart attack for both Coach Melanishin, as London does not have a head coach. And Nayland will punt the football away, and it's going to hit at the 8 and tie at the 4. Yep, it's going to be binned at the 4-yard line. So Holden Wolf is going to have to travel 96 yards if he wants to put a touchdown on the board and get the game-tying touchdown. As you take a look, 23 of 35, 204 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. He's had a clean sheet. 1st down and 10. Holden Wolf will start under center. He's got Cloud in the end zone. Quick throw out, and it's going to be hit and dropped at the 3-yard line is where they will mark the forward progress. So Holden Wolf, shotgun from his own end zone, throwing it out. Pass will be caught by Strongley, and they will burn another timeout. 3rd and 4 for Holden Wolf and the offense. Can they convert? Firing it, pass will be caught. Moving the chains. Are they going to hurry it up here? Yeah, they will. 8 seconds come off the clock. Holden Wolf in the zone. Can he lead the Black Knights downfield? Pocket is clean. Firing it deep, almost intercepted, as he was looking for the receiver out there, Faison, but it was just incomplete. As Collier had a better chance at it than Holden Wolf's receiver did. Low snap, but Cloud gets it. He's got blocking. He'll get past the 25 to the 26-yard line. As they call their second timeout, they got 1 left. London on this 3rd and 5. Wolf in the shotgun formation trips to the top of the screen. Got to be a draw play to Cloud, who breaks out of the tackle, getting enough for the 1st down up to the 35-yard line. Under a minute left. They go no huddle. 1st down and 10. Wolf dropping back. The pocket is clean, but he needs to find somebody, and he will just throw this one away into his own bench. So 2nd down and 10 for Holden Wolf and the offense for the Black Knights. 38 seconds left to go. Cloud getting the carry here, and he will get to the 38-yard line before he's dropped. Drayton with the carry. And they will burn their last timeout here. Poor clock management for the Black Knights on this drive. 3rd and 6, 20 seconds left to go. Any tackle in the open field is going to prove costly for them. Holden Wolf dropping back, 3-man pressure, thrown up in the air, but it's batted away. He was looking for Mike Strongley, but it falls incomplete, as Strongley has not been targeted that much in the second half after a strong first half. And you take a look, it looked like a Hail Mary throw when they really didn't need to. They didn't have to throw that one. They could have called something else, as Lockley was the one that batted it away. 4th and 6. The hopes of the Black Knights rest on this play. Holland Wolf taking the snap, throwing it deep into coverage, and it's almost caught, but it falls incomplete. But Modesty had his hands on it, but the Brooklyn Bulls will live to fight another day, as Kearney will take the knee, and just like that, that is going to be ball game as the victory formation for the Brooklyn Bulls. And this will be all she wrote, as the Brooklyn Bulls will improve to 12-1 on the season, and the Black Knights will fall to 7-6. Man, what a game. Brooklyn really needs to start figuring out this offense, but the Black Knights had 2 opportunities with those takeaways, but they just couldn't get their offense moving downfield.